Think about how much of your life is spent on money, earning it, managing it, worrying about it. And yet, we rarely pause to ask the most important question. What is money supposed to be used for? Watch what happens to people and money. The patterns emerge clearly if you pay attention. Some chase it endlessly, some hoard it desperately, some burn through it recklessly, and a rare few use it exactly as intended, as a tool, nothing more. The difference between these groups isn't luck or intelligence. It's whether they remember what money actually is. Money is a tool. It's there to cover your expenses, to make life easier, to handle what matters. It doesn't need to be worshipped or watched obsessively. It doesn't define who you are. But here's the problem. Money has so many uses that it gets misconstrued. Before you know it, you're not using money anymore. It's using you. Think about the small business owner who reinvests profits to hire another employee who needs work. Or the person who fixes their car immediately because they know neglecting it will cost more later. These people get it. But then there's the opposite. The person financing a luxury car they can't afford, working overtime to make payments, stressed about the next bill, all for an image that brings no real joy. Then there's the flip side, the retiree sitting on millions, denying themselves basic comforts, refusing to help with their grandchildren's education just to watch the numbers climb higher. Both extremes miss the point entirely. The moment you forget that money is just a means to an end, it takes on other personalities in your mind. It becomes an idol, a scoreboard, your entire identity. Now, I'm not saying don't save. Building an emergency fund, planning for retirement, putting money aside for your kids' education. That's smart. That's still using money as a tool, just on a different timeline. The difference is intention. Are you saving for a purpose, or are you just accumulating to accumulate? Here's what using money well actually looks like. Spend to upkeep what you have. That leaky roof, the worn-out tires, the broken appliance. Maintenance isn't glamorous, but neglect always costs more later. Spend to invest in yourself, the certification that advances your career, the therapy that improves your mental health, the skills that develop your capabilities. Spend to help where you can, the food bank, a loved one struggling, the local business trying to make it. Spend on reasonable wants too. Life isn't just about survival. If you've covered your needs and future security, enjoying some of what you've earned isn't wrong. The key is knowing the difference between a want that adds real value and one that's just filling a void. Look around and you'll see three groups. Those with barely enough, struggling to keep up with necessities, that's a resource problem, not a mindset problem. Those with means beyond necessity, who forever dream of more, never satisfied, obsessed with the next upgrade. And those who've accumulated wealth far beyond any need, yet can't stop accumulating. Not because they're evil, but because somewhere along the way, the accumulation became the point. The number became their security, their identity. They're trapped, unable to enjoy what they have or share it meaningfully. But there's another group rarely talked about. Those who have wealth and actually use it well. They meet their needs, enjoy reasonable wants, and deploy the rest with intention. They're not perfect, but they sleep peacefully because they know their money is working as it should. The real division isn't between rich and poor, it's between those who control money and those controlled by it. Those without money face constant anxiety about survival, choosing between the electric bill or groceries, losing sleep over medical bills. This is the stress of scarcity, and it's brutal. Those who have wealth but the wrong relationship with it face different anxiety, endless strategizing about growth, decision fatigue, the paradox of too many choices but no clear purpose. Different problem, same trap. The sweet spot is having enough to meet your needs while maintaining perspective. Peace doesn't come from the amount in your account, it comes from knowing what that money is for. So ask yourself, are you using your money or is it using you? Are you spending on what matters? Needs, future security, reasonable wants, helping others? Or are you either burning through it mindlessly or sitting on it pointlessly? When your last day comes, what will matter more, how much you had, or what you did with it? Money is a tool. Use it with intention, for your needs, for your future, for the people and causes that matter to you. Don't worship it, don't fear it, don't let it control you. That's where peace lives, whether you have a little or a lot. Choose wisely.